Good morning, everyone. So, for today's discussion, we will talk about human flourishing in terms of science and technology. Human flourishing is vital or relevant because it fosters individual and population growth, development, and overall well being. It provides a moral foundation for what it is to be a human being.
Technology has always been defined as a means to an end and being a human activity. It has a long field the word. Everyday routines are marked with technological advances that reflect what a society is good or known for. Technology has well advanced since the middle of 20th century and our lives has never been better. It is not unexpected for technology to involve questions of knowledge which lead to its formation as one of the branches of philosophy. This also led to the furtherance of technology based on how it is viewed and understood. Aristotle, along with other philosophers, believed that knowledge of the world begins by looking and examining that which exists. To understand the human person flourishing in terms of science and technology, it is good to first examine technology in its essence.
Objectives. After successful completion of this module, should be able to analyze the human condition in order to deeply reflect and express philosophical ramifications that are meaningful to the students as part of the society. Critique human flourishing vis-a-vis the progress of science and technology so that the student can define for themselves the meaning of the good life. Examine shared concerns that make up with innovative, creative solutions to contemporary issues guided by ethical standards.
Good morning, everyone. I am Hazel Fred Sidimapitan, and I am going to discuss what flourishing is. So, for us to be able to determine and critique how has human flourished in terms of science and technology, let us first define what flourishing is. Flourishing is a state where people experience positive emotion, positive psychological functioning, and positive social functioning, most of the time living within an optimal range of human functioning. So it was also defined as to grow well, to succeed, to make big wave like movements. An example of flourishing is when a sunflower grows 6 feet tall in a garden. And it was a state of good mental and physical health that includes being of illness and distress, as well as being full of vigor and functioning well in one's personal and social life. Edward Yonkins, in his article Aristotle, Human Flourishing in the Limited State, 2003, defined human flourishing, also known as personal flourishing, as something that involves the rational use of one's individual human potentialities, including talents, abilities, and virtues, in the pursuit of his freely and rationally chosen values and goals. So, according to Aristotle, there is an end of all of the actions that we perform which we desire for itself. This is what is known as eudaimonia, flourishing, or happiness, which is desired for its own sake, with all other things being desired on its account. Flourishing is the highest good of human endeavors, and that toward which all actions aim. It is success as a human being. The best life is one of excellent human activity. So to be able to fully understand how humans has flourished in terms of science and technology, let us identify some views on technology.
Good morning, everyone. This is Angeline, and I will be discuss the Aristotelianism and technological pessimism. Aristotelianism. This views technology as basically a means to an end. To Aristotle, technology is the organizing of techniques in order to meet the demand that is being posed by humans. This may seem that technology is primarily concerned with the product. Technology will be judged as either good or bad based on the value given to the product based on its use and effect to the society. So, we all know that Aristotle is one of the greatest philosophers, the first genuine scientist in history. Based on Aristotle, ang teknolohiya ay ang mga pamaraan ng pag-aayos upang matugunan ang pangangailangan na ibinibigay ng tao. Hahatulan ang teknolohiya bilang mabuti o masama batay sa halagang ibinibigay na sa produkto batay sa paggamit at epekto nito sa lipunan. Next is technological pessimism. This view extremely supported by French philosopher Jacques Ellul 1912 to 1994. Technological pessimism holds that technology is progressive and beneficial in many ways. It is also doubtful in many ways. It is said that technology is a means to end and but these views. Technology has become a way of life. Technique has become a framework which human cannot escape. It has introduced many ways on how to make things easy. Pinaniniwalaan ng technological pessimism na ang teknolohiya ay progresibo at kapaki-pakinabang sa maraming paraan. Sinasabi din na ang teknolohiya ay naging daan sa buhay, tulad na lang ng TV para makapanood tayo ng balita, news at iba pa. Ellul's pessimistic arguments are: number 1, technological progress has a price. Number 2, technological progress creates more problems. Number 3, technological progress creates damaging effects. Number 4, technological progress creates unpredictable devastating effects.
Technological optimism. This view is strongly supported by technologists and engineers and also by ordinary people who believe that technology can alleviate all the difficulties and provide solutions for problems that may come. It holds that even though technological problems may arise, technology will still be the solution to it. The extreme version of this philosophy is technocratism, which holds technology as the supreme authority on everything.
Existentialism. Existence is the main concern of this view, or it is the mode of being of someone or something which is governed by the norm of authenticity. This view basically investigates the meaning of existence or being. It is always faced with the selection must make with which the existence will commit himself to. Martin Heidegger, a German philosopher, and he is one of the most known supporters of this philosophy. He did not stop defining what technology is, but has dealt with its essence. According to Heidegger, the real essence of technology lies in framing the gathering of the setting upon which challenges man to bring the unconcealed to an unconcealment, and this is a continuous revealing.